Hello there, survivors. Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. Today, we're leaving the steampunk builds behind for a little bit, and we're trying something different. We're trying to build something a little bit more modern, a little bit more techy. We're going to try to build like a containment facility for Reapers, I suppose. That would make the most sense on this map for sure. But it's based on the Indominus Rex pen from Jurassic World. I think I found a spot where I can probably fit it in. Hopefully, we'll see. It's a little bit tricky, of course, because of radiation, stuff like that. Because there's some amazing, cool looking spots in the red zone, but probably not the most convenient to actually build. So, this spot right here, it's on the edge of the blue, overlooking the crazy red zone. It is not the safest place, of course, but I think we'll probably be able to do a little bit of a base build here. So that is what we'll do. That is what we'll try. Hello there, Crimson. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, I think this will be fine. Like, there's a fairly decent amount of space here, fairly flat as well. There is even a river passing by, you know, why not? Why not? And I think just around the corner, maybe. Nope, there's no way down. Or is there? Nope. Thought there was. I guess there's no way down. Wait, is there no way down here? That's kind of weird, right? I guess there is no way down. Not really realistic then, I suppose, but that I need a little bit of space. Oh no, I guess the way down is over here. Yeah, that's the way over there. So yeah, it is still close enough, I suppose. Maybe you could make it work. I'm not here to build actual traps or systems to tame Reapers. I'm just here to design something cool. Now I've cleared out a couple of the rocks. Some of these rocks I couldn't delete, so I guess we'll have to work around those. We'll see. We'll have to figure out a way. But we do have one of these cool structures that are all over the map, so I guess that's a feature for our build now, you know. So the idea is that I want to have the facility part, like the base part, on this side, so you can actually overlook the red zone. I think that would be quite cool. So that's the place where they are standing in and they're looking into the pen through the windows, where they see the Indominus Rex. So that's kind of going to be on this side over here. And then this whole place we're going to turn into a dino pen. But yeah, we'll have to see the exact way how we're going to do that. And we're going to start by placing down a foundation, of course, which hopefully will get this to work. So I'm just going to start with laying down a foundation. Okay, I think I want to mostly go this way. So we have 12 right now. I don't know if 12 is enough. If we have 12, I think we have 2 on each side. So I kind of want to at least expand this a little bit more. Because we have to have a behemoth gate at some point somewhere. Okay, so maybe that long? I don't know. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 might be big enough. Right. Now, let's see what happens if we start making a shape out of it. So basically, it's going to be somewhat similar in shape as the raptor paddock that we made, but it's just going to be a bunch bigger, of course. And then, of course, the build part is going to be way different. So that's 5. That's 6. Is it? No, that's 7. Okay. Kind of want to make it a decent size, right? If we want to have raptors in here. Or reapers in here, not raptors. Definitely not raptors. I guess... No, I guess we can make it this long. So I guess this would be... Yeah, that's kind of like another straight line. So this is where the entrance is going to have to be. I think that might be long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so now this side is equal size as here on this separate side. So that should be good. And I think it's going to be okay if we kind of run into the cliff over there. We can kind of and integrate the landscaping a little bit. That could be nice, that we don't have to place too many plants ourselves. I guess I could have gone a little bit more towards the edge here. But we'll see. We'll see the way it works out. 1, 2. Hello there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, number 8 is just gonna be in the cliff. That's fine though. Again, I don't really mind it running over into the cliffside. That could be quite cool. Nothing is really gonna run in from above because it's like the roof, so that should be fine.
Hello there.
Hello there. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. Okay, that should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a decently sized pen. But again, I guess this pen you can use for Reapers or Spinos or Rexes. Like, it's basically a big dino pen for bigger tames once we're done with it. Okay, I think that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is also going to run into the cliff, but that's totally fine. Okay, a little bit more over there, but yeah, that works. That works. So yeah, it will definitely be a decently sized pen that you get from this. That's more than big enough for what we need. If you hatch a Reaper here, you still have to chase it. You still have to go after it. All right, so the most interesting part is going to be right here, where we're going to have the actual tech facility base, which will look out, and we'll look out into the dino pen. And then we'll have an entrance on this side and an entrance over on that side. So yeah, I think we probably want to figure out those side entrances, because that's going to be a big deal. So I think it's going to have to be like 1, 2, 3, 4 from this side. Let's actually get this on one level, because otherwise it's going to be hard to get a gate in. But yeah, I think that if we have 4 on each side, that should leave enough space. There we go, for the gate. There we go. So that they can stop derping about. I guess on this side, we're gonna do it here. It's kind of a water entrance here on this side, but I guess we can, if we want, we can connect it to the bridge. But to be honest, there's a lot of water here, but it's at least the shallow water, so yeah, it makes the most sense that we would be able to connect to here, walk through here. Let's say that if one day I would want to lure a Reaper in here and maybe build a trap inside, we would do that here, I guess. Okay, let's get this going. So 4 walls here and 4 walls on the other side. There we go. We have a Cosmo as well in our pen. Hello there, Frederick. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Okay, so we have the 2 gates. That's gonna be like, that's quite important of course, because that's gonna be like breaking up the walls as well. Because if you look at the actual Jurassic World Indominus Rex pen, it's not that interesting, the walls. It's mostly the foliage in the pen that make it a cool looking one. I guess we also kind of want to make sure that this is all one layer, because that's kind of where we're gonna start the base design. Okay. So let's say that this is where we have the little bit that's hanging into the dino pen. How big do we make that? Do we make it like that? Plenty of space on both sides. Or maybe like this. Okay, then we definitely have to. Oh yeah, this is gonna be huge span. This is basically gonna be, well, I've said the Reaper, of course, because I'm building it on Aberration, but if you're building it anywhere else, it's basically a good sized dino pen for bigger tames. Like Rexes and stuff. Let's see. So I guess at least on this side will also go out by this much. Damn, this is really flashy on Aberration, this tech. There we go. So at least this big, but on this side we kind of want to expand it a little bit, add our own thing to it so that we can have, you know, we make use of the nice view over the red zone. I guess we don't want to go over the edge because then the radiation might start. That wouldn't be great for inside of a base. Okay, what we do currently have is that we have some different layers where we've built stuff on, which isn't really ideal in the sense of I kind of need to make sure that I connect the walls and they kind of still line up. So yeah, this is like half higher. And we might have the same problem here. So let's see. I guess it does make sense to have this as the normal layer. And then we'll continue it like this. I guess we have to do this then. Just so that we basically can make sure that we're kind of working on the same layer. I guess this actually lines up quite nicely, which is good. Yeah, see, because this is going to be like half. That's not great because ideally you would want to, I guess, line up with this. Because we can't go lower here. Let's see if the other side lines up. Oh, no worry, Frederick. For me, English also isn't my first language. So I totally understand. It can be tricky at times. Yeah, so see, this is already like half, or yeah, half a thing above. So this is what that would turn into. Does that line up with this gate on that side? I think it might actually do. Okay, no, that's not an easy way to do this. Okay, so yeah, I think on this side, this wall would actually line up. So I think we're going to change that side so they all lining up the same way. Because it's just going to be so much easier if at least the walls and stuff are on the same grid. So I guess that means that we take away everything that we've built here. Because that's not lining up correctly. So I guess we could do two things. But it's probably going to be realigning the gate. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think I might want to do that. Yeah, so I guess it does line up with this layer. Which, I mean, We kind of just want to extend this layer then. And we can make the entrance just a little bit higher, I suppose. All right, like this, because then the walls would all still align, which is kind of what we want. So yeah, this would be the gate then. Okay, let's make sure that this isn't all floating. You know, make our safety wall. And then here we can continue. I guess this is where we go in like this until we're right up into the wall. That's fine. Okay, so now we do have the whole wall on the same layer, which is good. That is definitely good. For now, we'll keep it all the normal text skin. I did think about that I might be using some of the parts of the new custom cosmetic. One of the premium custom cosmetics has some cool tech skins, and even for the workstations, which is really nice. I wish we had those from the steampunk one as well for all workstations. But, well, it's got didn't do it, but the modders for the premium things did, so that's quite nice. Yeah, they look quite cool. I've seen them, a couple of people have used them already on the server, and they do look quite fancy. Alright, so this is where we're going to want to have a base build. So this is definitely where we're going to do the most interesting design, I think. And then here, we'll kind of just continue on a wall. Crabs are just going to be derping around all day, I suppose. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna be derping around. There we go. We've made it into the wall, so that's all good. Kind of hoping I can keep that tree around, because it's quite nice to have. Bring some light into the dino pen as well. Okay. So yeah, this will be interesting because this is gonna be our main build. And I guess at least on this side, it's gonna just be like a window into the dino pen. How big should it be? Maybe 4 high? Because we kind of still want it to be like a decent size, right? There we go. Why am I stuck? ARK, please. Okay, thank you. So yeah, that's gonna be a full glass wall. Oh, I may go blind. Oh god. Yeah, light is definitely tricky here. Okay. So I guess that would be our glass wall. That's one thing we do know. We want to have a glass wall into the dino pen. Whatever else we do with the design doesn't matter as long as we have this. There we go. And I think we might even be able to... What does this look like? Yeah, we can even make it like not see-through on the outside, which I kind of think would make sense, right? Because they're looking at the dino and they think it can't look back. So I think that might be a thing that we want to do. There we go. Ooh, makes it look very mysterious as well. Yeah, I guess that's all we do. No one will see you watching the Reaper. There we go. Yeah, that's quite cool. We can see out, but it can't see in. Okay, well, I guess this is where things get interesting, and we actually have to start designing a base. So I guess for most of it, it's just going to be a wall. There we go. Okay, well now we need to think about, okay, this is the window, the viewing thing that we want to have. We of course also want to make sure that it looks good in ARK. So we kind of need to make some ways to add some shape to the build. Hello there, David. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? There we go. Taking a break from the steampunkness to go back to some dino pen, Jurassic World things, tech base, whatever this is. This is kind of all. So yeah, I think the supporting beams like this could work nicely here. Add like a little bit of shape to the cage. Also think that it could be nice to kind of have this going on. Yeah, so we have a nice big window. There's definitely got to be a way somewhere how to actually get into the pen, of course. So maybe we can connect that to here somewhere. Like, what if? I don't know, you know, we make like a little corridor here where I guess there's like a little door here to get out into the pen. Security door. I don't know if I want to have a normal door, tech door in there, or I feel like the metal one might make more sense. No dinos on any of your maps? That's weird. Have you tried dino wiping? See if they spawn back? Yeah, I feel like this door makes a little bit more sense, because otherwise it's kind of weird if it's like a techie door. Alright, we kind of want to make... Make it like this. So basically have a little elevator to go up and down to visit the dino pen. I guess that makes sense, right? Do we need that on both sides? We could. No, we couldn't. Well, no. Yeah, we can't. There's no space here. Unless, of course, it would be immediately here, but then the whole thing... The reason I was going to do it, this was like a little bit of symmetry, but no. There's only going to be one exit, I suppose. But that's fine. You know, just so that you have a way to get out of here. Get to safety where you need to. You know. You might need to. Alright. For the sides, I feel like here we still want to have windows. I do feel like that makes sense. There we go. Well, you know me. Building is always going to be massive. But it's for big dinos, so in this case, it kind of needs to be, right? And to be fair, most of it's just going to be like a wall. Very simple. This is the only part I am going to be making an actual build on. So might not be too bad. There's still hope for me. Maybe. Starting to doubt whether I've made this too high, but if this is going to be a base, I feel like 4 is kind of nice to be able to have the stuff you need inside. Now, for the shape of the base, I'm kind of need to figure out what I want to do at the back, because if it's just going to be this, it might be quite simple and boring, dare I say. So, yeah, definitely need to figure something out. I guess we do need to have a door here. Like the staff entrance into the dino pen. Okay, well, another thing that we need to figure out is if I want to extend this room, I'm gonna need to figure out a way to do it, because I'm gonna need foundation support. But I kind of like the idea of having the floating base here. There we go. So yeah, ideally I think you would want to keep this as a floating base. What if we extend one bit in the middle? Oh god. I was gonna do that, but I guess we need to raise this up. Yes, we could just make it all raised up. Because then we can have this middle bit. Make sure that we have the foundation support on both sides. Actually, we can fill this in. And we can use this to be able to get in and out as well without having to go into the dino pen. I guess that does mean that we have like half a ceiling extra, but that's fine. We can work with that, right? So I guess the way this would work is having the stairs here. There we go. I think this could be making for an interesting shape. You know, get some different shape in here. That if we wanted to, now we can also extend this, of course. So I guess that was maybe too early. I do kind of like that being a little bit more. Okay, if we wanted to add a bit of shape to this, we could. There we go. Do I want to do it like this? I think I might want to just do a singular one here, so that we still have that little bit of space between the support and the build, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where it starts. There we go, that already leads back in. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna work out just fine. Oh, I made these way too big. I'm an idiot. I need this way smaller. There we go. I'm so happy that when you're building in creative, you do not get shaken around from the earthquake. Because that would be annoying. There we go. So yeah, I needed it right there. All right, let's fill this in. that will really start to give a little bit of shape to the build. There we go. Yeah, that really helps already, giving this a little bit more shape. And then I guess we kind of want to figure out these two layers that we've created now. But what we could definitely do is at least have this walkway here. Kind of like the idea of having this open space in the middle where you can at least, you know, walk down, see down. That's quite nice. So obviously on this side we're going to have another glass wall. I feel like that makes a lot of sense that you want to have these nice big glass walls. Although no, this is where the building extends, right? Because we'll have whatever this is. Ooh, maybe. What if we do something like this? That could be a fun design. I guess we'll have to have like some, yeah, quarter walls in between. And then, of course, normally you would probably just use greenhouse, but I'm gonna use the nicer glass. There we go. That's gonna be a layer of glass. Yeah, that's quite nice. Some nice views as well already. And of course the main views are going to be up here. So I guess normally we would go like this. So oh yeah, the base, the A-frame bases are usually quite big. This one is going to be a little bit more compact. If you don't count the dino pen itself, it's not going to be that big. All things considered. What I would really like for this part of the build, I think, is if we extend this. Because I kind of feel like we need to make this more 3D, you know? So yeah, by doing this, we're gonna make it a little bit more 3D on the outside instead of being one layer. There we go. Because that's usually the way to make things look a little bit better in ARK, is just making it more layers instead of being very flat. There we go. I feel like that's actually quite nice already. Just adds that little bit of depth to this side. There we go. Yeah, I do like that. All of my builds all over the map? That's cool. Surprisingly, I see very little of my own builds on my own community server, which is you would expect where I would see the most, but no. I guess people, you know, prefer designing their own on my servers for some reason. I mean, I've seen a few. I've seen a few. Yeah, okay, so we have some layers. We have some layers. That's good. Now for this part, we also kind of want to continue that layer. At least here on the front, it's going to be quite easy to continue this, because we can just do it like so. I also feel like I'm going to remove one layer here where we're going to make it less flat, I think. Do I? No, I guess on this side I kind of want to keep it like this. Not me changing my mind instantly. There we go. But here, I think it would be nice to bring this back in. You know? There we go. I wasn't talking that no one was building on my server. I meant more my specific builds. I know there's a bunch of people building on the server. No, we have definitely no shortage of people building. There are plenty of builds. All right, yeah, I think we kind of round off this whole ship. I like the idea of that. I guess it would then make sense to make this go one higher than the roof, maybe? I don't know. Kind of need to figure out what else. If it's just gonna be basically like glass walls. Or are we gonna add a little bit more shape? Can we add more shape? I mean, I think it makes sense to have maybe not this. But yeah, that's going to give us a nice view. This is going to give us a pretty nice view as well. I guess we could actually use the insides of this as storage, maybe? Who knows? You know, utilize the space. There we go. Okay, what makes the most sense for down here? Do we want to all be glass or not? I guess I do like all of glass in a build. Like, that does look nice. I guess what we could do is do glass and then still add some design line into it. Let's just start with adding in the wall and see what we think. I guess I'm gonna need even more glass pieces. There we go. And then we need the quarter one. There we go. Yeah, it's like an invisible wall. That's quite cool. Feels always very modern if we have that. Okay, interesting. We have no foundation support over there. So what we could do is add in like lines like this. But that might feel a little bit weird. Maybe, honestly, I just add a line like that. Is that a weird spot? It kind of would make more sense if it's over there. Maybe because, I don't know. Yeah, but this is... Oh, I fixed it. There we go. Perfect. I honestly think that might already be enough, you know. Kind of like the idea of having a lot of glass, especially since we're living here. I mean, you can see the glow of the red zone. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like that, to be honest. Seems just a shame to block out those nice red lights. Or purple, I guess more purplish are they. Just a nice little view, you know. If you took the effort of building a base down here in the danger zones, I feel like you would want to appreciate the fact that you live here. And even if you don't, I usually like to be able to see my surroundings, which I guess this map or this build will allow you to do just fine. No, please just place. Okay. I guess when I want to make a tutorial, I want to make sure that this just fits normally without this quarter layer in between, but that's fine. Alright, yeah, the front bit that curves in, that's quite nice. That adds a lot of shape to the build. Now we kind of need to figure out if we add more shape to it or not. I think we do. I think what we do is this part of the glass. Is it going to be glass? Because at some point I'm going to have to make a roof here, right? That's actually a good shout. I think what I might have to do is also here. I need to lower this one layer. Because I need to actually have a roof. So I guess we can have layer of tech. Because I kind of want to make sure that this isn't too flat. So I'm gonna add one layer going like this on the outside. Ooh, what we could do is add it like that to add a little bit more shape to it. That looks quite nice. You know, I think that works for sure. Let's add this to the hot bar. It's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that line is going to be nice because it kind of just adds shape. We need shape. Okay, well. There we go. So we have glass on the sides like that, and then the rest is tech. There we go. All right, that's starting to look like something. So I guess for the roof, it's just gonna be a flat roof. Oh, that's gonna lose. Okay, well, that makes it very interesting. For now, we'll add it like this. It's going to be the same over here, right? Yeah. All right, interesting, interesting. So yeah, there's going to be a big glass wall on this side as well. But I do think that I kind of want to curve this building this way. There we go. Did I already add? Okay, I do not have the support here. Now I should have. There we go. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I think I'm liking this as well so far. It's definitely different than most of my tech builds. I'm kind of following the challenge that I'm not allowed to add an A-frame to anything, because people have been accusing me of always building A-frames. So I'm at least gonna try one whole map without an A-frame, you know. But I don't think an A-frame would fit here anyway. Like, that's not really the vibe I want to go for this. So... Oh, that is very annoying, right? That we can't place that last one. Also, I don't know if I want it like this. I think well, I need to transition into the roof, right? So I kind of need something like this. That's crazy. I can add anything else there. Well, no, I can just add roofs there. Like, I can literally do this. Can I even do... No, okay, I can't do these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, especially I feel like the center one, well, I guess it was an A-frame, but it technically also was just a cube because it was A-frames up and down, you know? All right, I'm liking the shape so far. I just need to figure out not having any not any support over here, which is because it's 4 away, so I'm not going to be able to get any support over there, which is a shame, because yeah, I can do it everywhere else except for that spot. All right, well, at least let's fill in the roof for most part, because that's gonna give us a better feel for the base. And I guess the good thing about having a big flat roof is that you're also going to be able, if we stick to Aberration, we're going to be able to do like rock drakes and stuff parked up here. On other maps, of course, well, any flyer. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to be quite nice. So for reference, I'm going to raise up this wall a little bit because, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be at least... Well, technically, it should actually be at least a little bit higher than the build, I guess. This is going to be a very boring wall if I wouldn't change anything. But yeah, just to basically see a little bit better the way it blends into the wall of the dino pen. Yeah, see, I really like the shape that's now coming out of the wall with this. There we go. We kind of have to fill those in as well. Those simple roof lines on the side really make it feel less like a big box and more of a custom shape, I suppose. That's good. That is definitely good. You know, imagine being in here with your dinos and then that is our view. Let's fill up this wall as well. Okay, well, so far, so good, I suppose. I do kind of feel like it's a very flat roof right now, so I think I do want to extend these by one more. Just so that we have a little bit more of that shape continue for a little bit longer. Maybe like this. I don't know if I want to cross all the way to the other side. Because that's going to leave less space up here. But I think even if I would do something like this, it's already creating a nice shape. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Because then we can still walk around on the roof and we can still use the roof if we want to. We want to make sure that we're able to use the top of this as much as possible, right? Utilize the space. Okay, because now you could have a rock drake parked right there. Probably one on each side at least. That's good, that's good. And then I guess technically we could add like some railings. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I do really like the look now of the side view. It really curves around, which is quite nice. Just the annoying little fact that we do not have foundation support close enough. The worst part is if I do want to add foundation support, I kind of need to ruin my look. Although, I guess having it there, it's not great, is it? It's not great if we do it there. I guess what we could do is maybe over here. Wouldn't be so bad. Feels a little bit random that we have this little edge here on the side. But I don't think I want to do like anything as drastic as this, do I? Feels way too random now. That's the only part of the roof that I'm like, eh. Maybe I should have kept just a normal boxy look. Let's see. What if we just do... I feel like that does make more sense. That does make more sense. We could even do maybe a shape like this. If we really wanted to break it up and bring it back. Oh, that's not too bad. That can just be a line like that, you know? Especially since we have to have the pillar there. This kind of breaks up those lines again. I think that might be nice. Are you in my head? I don't know. If this is what you were thinking about, who knows? I think I like that. It definitely, the other one is just too awkward. Like, why is this roof there? Like, it's just a little weird otherwise. There we go. And it still allows us to add in the shape definition that we need. It's definitely a decently sized base, to be honest. Like, even without the dino pen, this is a decent tech base that you could use. Okay, we already have some glass. Did I already add in all the glass? Yes. Okay. There we go. Yes. I do quite like it. You know? It is different. It is different, but different sometimes can be good. Some different shapes in there. I really like this little round sticky out bit. I do hope... No, I didn't really stick out too much, you know. There's a small chance that this last little piece might start giving you radiation. That's fine. Don't stand close to the window without a radiation suit. Alright. That's quite cool. As a base. And then this is, of course, super hard to see out of, but we kind of want that for this side. There we go. I think I'm only going to do that here inside. I think on the outside we want to keep it both ways. This is just so that the aggressive dinos don't see us, you know. All right, what I think would be nice is if I could actually make my way back inside. Which I guess I've kind of blocked off my way inside. That's fun. All right, so you have a small base down here. You know, we have some space down here. It's a little bit dark as well. Maybe I should have brought a light pad. So small base down here and everything. Bigger base up here. I feel like what we might want to do is we couldn't build a way down in here, but maybe we can build a way up in here. You know? Because, I mean, it would be nice to get to the roof. So yeah, this way we could get to the roof. And I suppose... There we go. We'll add some tech doors. You know, so that we can still reach the roof. I'm building right over here, so very close to the red zone. Very, very close. But I checked in survival, you can in fact still be here because it's just the blue zone. But as soon as you go over the edge, radiation starts happening. But I think that's cool. You know, and especially if you want to go for Reapers, imagine having a base this close to them. That would be making it a little bit easier to get them tamed. All right, I think that's a pretty good start to this base. Luckily, I still have the hole in the roof. I can still go inside. Let's get ourselves some power in here. Because I feel like we need that. We can actually power most of the build, but if I put it down here, I'm probably losing some. right? Okay, what if... Oh god. You place it right down there. I'm probably gonna be having enough power because I doubt I need it everywhere. I don't know the spawn commands for element by heart to power it, so I'm just gonna quickly grab some from my base. I think this guy might have some. Yes, it does. Oh, now the question is, can I find my way back? Okay, the lake, that's good, I think. Yes, this is the edge, this is the edge, then this is... Nope, this is where we've built. There we go. I know my way around the map. All right, let's get some power in here, because then at least the elevators are going to work. It's going to be very glowy down here, but that's fine. It's a tech base. You know, that's totally fine. But now these should all work, right? These are powered now, yeah. Ooh, that's quite early. Well, no worries. Good night. Thank you, David, for being here. There we go. So we got a little tech base going on right here. I'm quite happy with that so far. I guess what we do now is start decorating, because designing the walls is not going to be that interesting. So I might not even do that on stream and just record it in my own time. Let's focus on at least trying to finish this base. But what I kind of want to try is see if I can make some storage in these spots. You know? There we go. Yeah, that gives you some nice storage options. I guess we could even do it like that. Yeah, that's quite nice. All right. I guess what we want to do is get some of the crafting stations in here that you might need inside of a nice techie base out here. So let's just get a bunch of the crafting things, right? Don't know if the steampunk things are really gonna fit here. Although a gene storage and the embryo thingy might make sense. That's definitely gonna make sense. Industrial forge could be good out here. There's a lot of metal around in the blue. That's for sure. Need to not pick out any of the RR stuff for now. It's like modded. Well, cryos definitely would be useful, yeah. Okay, did I miss anything industrial? Guess the grinder. Okay, well, let's see the tech stuff, because definitely want to have some tech stuff. Some turrets could probably not hurt out here. Replicator. Force shield we don't really need. Trough, maybe. Maybe the pod. Storage. Guess there isn't really that many tech things in the game to decorate with. Okay, well, I think we start with the big things first. The forge. I guess that does look quite nice there. And I think we do the replicator on the opposite side. Guess that's just... Well, that doesn't feel very safe. The light is very bright out here. Where would you fit? I guess it could fit in here. But maybe then we place it against the staircase. Yeah, I think that's not as bad. Do I want to have the forge here now? Maybe. At least I want to keep this window relatively clear. So I guess what we do is make it look like a little laboratory up here. At least the window facing the dino pen. That makes the most sense in my opinion. So the chem bench, maybe that does look quite scientific. There we go. Maybe we have two of those on each side. And then I guess having these around, even though they're a little bit more steampunky, it does make sense in a build like this, I guess, to have those. There we go. That does not look too bad. I guess we definitely need some lights. Maybe we can have this this steampunk light. Probably not too bad. Like this. Lights are so weird in ARK. Like, they are so bright. This is the least amount of brightness. Yet they are so bright. Look at this. We go blind when looking at the tech gen. Okay, but at least this looks nice. Some aircon. Do we want some aircon anywhere? I guess what could make sense. Maybe in the walls like this. Did I really place it? Oh, I need to place it the other way around. So bright, I can't even see this wall. There we go. We got air conditioning in here. This is where I'm gonna place my sleeping pod. I've never even used these. Damn, that looks fancy. Wait, this. Ooh, standing and normal one? Damn. Okay, I think I'm gonna do 2 crazy tech beds like this. Look at that. That's quite fancy. Alright, well, let's see. It could be nice to have a little bit of storage here if this is gonna be like a bedroom type of thing. Maybe just like this, yeah. Alright. Then where do we make a little kitcheny area? Guess we could do it here. Maybe over here. Paint the lights. Oh. That could be cool. Do I have lights? I do not have lights. Give colors. That would be quite fun if I could paint it. Can I make it cyan, please? The lights. Do I just paint it with the paint gun? Oh. It did turn the light. Yeah, I know that, but I was hoping that it might also fix this. Maybe what happens if I do black? Because these lights are also very bright. Now it feels like they do not light anything up anymore. No, this is also already less, so I guess we'll do cyan, you know, stay on theme. Stay on brand. There we go. So by now this whole thing is going to be cyan. Didn't really seem to change much. Okay, I'm just gonna, for now, just gonna try to paint the whole thing cyan and then see. Yeah, it doesn't change much. Like the glow didn't change. But yeah, at least the normal lights, they did change. They are, well, they're still bright, but they're less, I don't know. They're, yeah, still bright. Still bright. At least they're now in line with the color here in the blue zone, I suppose. So that's nice. Okay, well, we have a little kitchen over here. Definitely, I guess, don't want to use too many lights. We have lights coming in from the whole blue zone anyway, so... A lot of color. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like some cryopod fridges make sense here as well. You know, maybe not too many though. Still want to be able to enjoy my view up here, right? Love the earthquakes. Well, especially during building streams. They're just great, aren't they? I am gonna place down a smithy because I think I might be able to change the skin of those with the custom cosmetic that I have. What else? Do we really need a fabricator in here? I mean, I guess we could have some to just show that you could definitely make your whole base out of this. I'm not in single player though, I'm on a server, so... I guess the grinder is going to be too big. We don't need that in here. Okay, well, luckily we still have a roof hole to escape. I think here on the roof... we, well, first of all, let's take the paint gun away. But yeah, some of these water tanks might be nice. I guess, but maybe not there, because if we want to use the roof to still park like rock tracks on, it's not going to be convenient, because that's exactly where you want them. So maybe more in the corners, and then... whilst we're at it, I think getting in the railing so that we can use the roof safely could be nice. Utilize all the space, you know. Oh no, why did I... there we go. I mean, it did turn out quite nice. And I guess it's big enough for a base. I mean, we have pretty much everything you need. Maybe a little bit more storage, but there is still room. So yeah, I guess this would be the official way in and out. Alright, I know one thing that I want here, and that is a small little teleporter so that I can easily get here and to my other bases. So this is going to be containment facility. I kind of want to... What I was hoping for is Ragnarok is the next map. That one thing. And I'm gonna build like a Jurassic Park / Worlds big base with like a bunch of builds. I've done a few builds now from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, but I was really looking forward to building like a proper park with a bunch of different pens and buildings from the movies. But I feel like I need Ragnarok for that to make the most sense for myself and for those builds. So unfortunately, since we're getting Extinction next, they've just announced, that's gonna wait a little bit longer. So yeah, but I wouldn't mind trying that, because that's a cool build if we can get that in ARK, you know. All right, but I do think this is a nice base. You can still have everything here. I'm kind of liking the fact that I'm just here out in the blue. I don't know why I've really taken to loving the blue zone and living there. It's a little bit more difficult, of course. You need some light pets and stuff. Probably need to have plenty of light pets before I actually start living here myself, if I want to try that. But yeah, I think we do have a pretty nice base now. There we go. And that would lead you to the dino pen. Again, I'm not really gonna do the walls right now, because those are probably not gonna be that interesting. I'm gonna try to make them look nice, of course, but definitely the most interesting part was creating this little containment outpost here. I might check with some people on my community server that have been like building a proper Reaper trap and talk to them and see what I need, because it would be really cool if I find a way to integrate that in here. Well, I'll definitely have the space in here, I think. I don't know if I mean, well, I guess I'm not that far from the red. No, if I start the replicator, I'm going blind. I'm going blind in here. It's just too bright. All those tech things. Go instantly blind. Okay, well, prepare to be blinded. But yeah, I definitely never need another light. Oh, it's not as bad as if I get far from there. This is definitely too bright. This, I guess, is all right. It's it's great out here. Might look really cool from the outside, giving a light show. I mean, to be fair, from out here, it looks quite cool, you know? Looks very cool from here. I've tried painting it, but nothing really changed. I'll play around with it a little bit more, see if I can figure out a way. But yeah, that is blinding. Don't live in the blue zone if you want to live. The light... Well, I guess maybe this light will keep away the nameless. I don't know. But I do quite like the way we came up with this little outpost there. Yeah, it's going to be quite fun. Of course, there's going to be a whole wall around it for a little dino pen design. Yeah, this is the epic lighting and cinematic lighting turned on as well. So this is apparently the best they can do. And you would definitely expect a little bit more from the highest setting. I mean, from outside, it's pretty nice. Really happy with the shapes. The little curves and stuff. And then this as well. The tinted glass so that we can't see inside. The dinos can't spy on us whilst we're checking them out. Yeah, but to be fair, the dimming settings that are on the default lights, they're not great either. Like, they're still too bright in my opinion, unless you paint them. Which I guess is not what I'm gonna be doing. Because painting them cyan has been a little bit better than the default light. But yeah. This guy, however. Oh, gone to heaven. There we go. Back to normal. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this build for now. Because the walls is gonna be very repetitive. I don't want to bore you with that. I'll show you how I'll do it in a video. But yeah, this little containment facility outpost, I guess, whatever you want to call it. If you just want to build this, you can also just build it without an attached dino pen, of course. There we go. Look at this little tech outpost. I like it. I like it. Anyway, yeah, I think this is gonna be it. You know, nice and tidy build stream within the 2-hour mark. That's what we like. Didn't go too crazy. Didn't go too crazy big. Of course, the dino pen will be a little bit bigger. But I mean, you need the space, right, for the big creatures, the big epic creatures, the reapers and stuff, whatever you want to get out here. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that one turned out. Well, please just stand here, little shark. There we go. Yeah, if only. This is right here on the map. Got a base location video out tomorrow, which has like some of the base locations where I think you could build some cool stuff, including this one, including the one that I built am building my steampunk town, and a few others, of course. But yeah, there's quite a few good spots on Aberration, to be fair. Definitely quite a few good spots. There we go. Let's see. Little sharky boy looking at his base. I definitely need to just have this on 0, please. There we go. Look at me looking at my tech base. Damn. Hope it's going well, Kane. I'm actually going to start working on some of the tutorials of the builds that I've been designing so far, because we've designed a fair few, most of them absolutely huge. So I need to get going with catching up with tutorials and like proper build guides. But yeah, those are usually time consuming already, but especially if you keep building so big like I've been doing, because I'm crazy. So hopefully I can get some out next week already and starting the next few weeks. But well, at least know that we'll have, I guess, two and a half more months at least. Pretty much 3 months until the extinction map, if they do release it on time then. So yeah, we'll have plenty of time on Aberration. Probably also still gonna do some builds on normal maps and see the daylight, you know, because I think if we're in the darkness for that long building, that might be a little bit depressing. But I mean, I do really like Aberration, so we'll see. But for now, we definitely have some yeah, multi-level water reservoir towers. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean just stacking 3 or 4 of them on top of each other? Or build a tower with them? Or do you mean a water base with like 4 pens? I don't know. Anyway, The Svartalfheim castle is never going to get a tutorial. You can just visit it and build it yourself. That's what you can do. Hello, Pickles. Well, you've caught the ending of the stream, but yeah, you can appreciate the new tech base. Well, outpost, facility. Still need to build a dino pen, but that's gonna be the easy part. This has turned out pretty nice, I think. So yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, of course, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I'll see you around in either the next video or the next stream. Because I do stream quite frequently, at least this first month. And then we'll slow down a little bit so that I can breathe and make videos as well. Because I've been pretty much streaming almost every evening since that I've gotten a chance to dive into Aberration. But yeah, this is fun. This was a nice little break from the steampunk stuff, but we'll definitely still go back because I've got plenty of ideas left for some cool steampunky builds. I'm really enjoying that style, but of course you have to change that up every once in a while. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream or video. Goodbye.